Recent Supreme Court decisions have led to an explosion in spending by nonprofit organizations that do not have to disclose their donors. Spending by these groups has grown from about $17 million in 2006 to more than $330 million in 2012. On top of that, nonprofit organizations that disclose their donors have fallen from 95% to 4%. Ironically, it was the Supreme Court in the Citizens United decision that overwhelmingly upheld the imperative for disclosure. Yet, despite the disparity in what the court said and the political reality it created, the chances for reform remain slim. That's why we at CRP have taken to meticulously going through hundreds of filings to uncover about $200 million going to a network of shadow money organizations. Absent major reform, there are two things that the IRS could change in services it already provides to make it easier to track these groups. The first has to do with annual 990s, which are filed by all major nonprofits and their public information. As of right now, there are two ways citizens can go about getting 990s from the IRS, and they're both overly complicated. You can pay thousands of dollars a year to receive monthly DVDs in the mail. Or you can file a Form 4506A for each organization, print it out, fax and mail it to the IRS, and then wait up to 60 days to receive the documents you're looking for. There's a saying in Mandarin that is apt for overly unnecessarily complicated systems like this, 偷裤子放屁. It's like pulling your pants down to fart. The IRS, this is what the IRS is doing to us. They should end the madness and simply put the documents online like they do with 527 organizations. The second issue has to do with summary data that the IRS provides on thousands of organizations. It is incredibly useful. The problem is that the summary data currently does not contain organizations that have not yet received exempt status. This means that if an organization pops up only briefly, spends millions of dollars, and then disappears without ever seeking exempt status or disclosing a donor, they are not in the data. Also, there are organizations that have waited for years to receive exempt status. Notable examples are Priorities USA and Crossroads GPS, both of which spent tens of millions of dollars. All of these spent tens of millions of dollars on political ads. They are not in the data. If the IRS just included all 990 filing organizations in the summary data, it would make it much easier for transparency organizations to track these groups and to provide a modicum of disclosure to the public in accordance with the Citizens United decision. Thank you.